Hello, welcome back to Genshin Impact. I gotta get back to where we were real quick. There we go. Bam. Alright. Yeah, so last time we helped out Zhongli with getting all that stuff for the rites or whatever for the funeral thing for Rex Lapis. And he's gonna treat us out to eat at this restaurant place or whatever. Oh, we also found out that child was also using us, like I suspected, but confirmed that after the medicine shop place, whatever. So that's cool. Where's this one? Okay. So yeah. I'm not going to be doing any of this stuff on stream. Alright, so we need to have the right quest on. And need to wait. So we'll wait. Was it? I already forgot the time. We'll see. 1800. All right. Okay.
I'll race you there.
Hold on. My audio settings are completely fucked up. Why? I don't know. The game is super quiet. Oh, wait. Okay. Let me change the game settings first. Audio. There we go. And now I need to change the actual volume. So it's not super loud. Alright. Who's trying to request it? Be gone, people.
Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. I've already done so. Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner does not take such unorthodox orders as fruit juice.
So does this mean I can order wine this time?
I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
I guess I should have expected this.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ningguang's Jade Chamber.
Hey, there's even a storyteller here. Great atmosphere.
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Tevat travel guide uses to judge other establishments.
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion in the clouds, a palace in the mist. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This, my friends, Lady Ningguang's masterwork that bridges earth and sky. Imagine, the weather is clear, and you gaze down from the deck on the world below. Behold, the glorious sights of Liyue Harbor, stretching out far and wide. They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information. Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value. Merely grasping one or two of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom, enough to stay a step or two ahead of your peers.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot. Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most likely the one who hid the Exuvia, and we saw her at the Rite of Dissension. Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of person she is.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Who's there?
Paimon, we gotta go.
Wait, I am not with the Millelith, nor am I here to claim your bounty.
I have a bounty.
However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you.
Emissary?
Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Qixing. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about her.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full. But I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite him to come here. I wish to meet him. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
Farewell, archaic lord.
And with that, the emissary who called herself Ganyu just disappeared. But we've received an invitation from the Liyue Qixing. Paimon still can't believe it. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be on our best manners.
I always mind my manners.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh. We'll see you there.
Star approaches.
Need another handsome sum today.
Our success.
Fell in the water. What is that? Memory of immovable crystals. Cool. What do you want, game? What do you want? What? Ministry missions? And what do you want? Oh, more god. Oh, hey, I can get that? Nice. Finally. Cool. And then why does it say character? Oh, I can send him. Do I want to, though? No. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Constant. I can unlock. Oh, hey. I'm unfighting. Cool. What is this? Party members within the radius of Wake of Earth have their crit rate increased by 10% and have increased resistance against interruption. Cool. Yeah. Oh, also, I pulled her the other day. So I gotta level her up.
What should I try this
My
time?
first 5-star. What do you want? What do you want? Stop telling me what to do. Yes, I should navigate that. I don't really have anything that's close. It's kind of close. Closer than the rest of the stuff. Alright, so we need. Oh, hey, there's a thing. Should we go for that? 'Cause the thing we need is right there. Oh, it's up there. I can quick travel back. It's not gonna take that. Maybe. I don't know. See, it's a lot farther than I thought it would be. Get this, uncover the rest of the map over here. Ooh, wait, is that? I think that's the weird forest place over there. Could be wrong. I played this a while ago. I think I've already mentioned this, but the way I play, I guess open world RPGs is kind of weird. I guess I like to adventure and see how far I can actually go, test the game's physical boundaries and other boundaries, literal, not literal, whatever, and do a bunch of shit that I'm not supposed to do. And what I ended up doing in this game, like I do in most games, is running around at a very low level, finding how far I can go until I can't go there. So I ended up going through a bunch of places I should not have been. His name is Iron Ingot. Okay. In one of those places was a cool forest with, well, I wouldn't say it was cool. I've heard from different people that play this game that it's one of the most disliked places. It's like a jungle forest with a lot of mushroom people and weird things going on in there. But yeah, so teleport is currently disabled. Alright. I'll wait until you re-enable my teleport. Thanks. Continental Explorer. Cool. Go back. But I went through that place. It's a very dense forest. It's pretty cool. Pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Could have sworn that the character I pulled. Nahida? I don't know how to pronounce it. She's from there, right? I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know any of the lore or anything like that. But, yes, I think she's from there. So, hey, I have a full party now of people. So that's cool. I'm gonna level her up real quick. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I'm going to. Whoa. You're gonna use all of my... No, you're not gonna use all of my things. I hate that it, like, prioritizes this over this. Like, I have so many of these. I know it's more XP. But, like, I have 100 of these. I'm running out. I need to quit leveling up characters. Well, it's not that I should quit leveling them up, I guess. There we go. Can I ascend you? No. I need all of these things. Where can I get this? Do I have you? I do have you. I don't. I don't know where you are on the map. That's okay. Next time on. What do I get for this? Nothing. Anyway. So, for those of you who haven't watched the past streams, I'm trying to make an all-bow theme. So, trying to get every element. So far, I have electric. I know you're gonna hate me because I'm not gonna call it by its actual thing, but electric, air, and fire. And then I also have whatever the green stuff is. I forget what that's called. I have that. Just got that. So now I need ice, water, earth technically, but I don't really plan on using that. But just to collect them all. Who is the earth one? I don't know. Look, who's the earth one? Character archive. Earth. Yes. The water one that I want, her. I've played the trial for her. She's really good. I like her. Be cool to have. Oh, Goro. Guru. Yes, this man. I want him. She's also a bow user too. But she's not a 5-star. Is there a 5-star? Another 5-star bow. Oh yes, her. I want Ganyu for my frost bow user as well. I think Diona is also a bow user. She does like heals and frost shield and stuff. But if I could get Ganyu, I'd use her instead. Trying to think who else uses a bow. Venti does. Oh, Venti's a 5-star. That makes sense. He is a god. Venti would be cool, I guess. Farahzan. She's also here. Might replace her if I ever get Venti. Is there only one Earth bow user? Because she uses a pole, I think, or something like that. Yeah. Well, that's okay. Yeah. So that's my goal anyway, to get those whenever I can. Yeah, let's climb this mountain. Get to the top of Mount Tianhang. Yeah. I just wasted all of my stamina. This is not gonna go well. Let's see if I can find a better spot. Let's go a little further. None of this helps. Hi. I want to anger them. I angered them. Ouch. Let's see how far we can get. This is gonna be a close one. I don't want to die. Fuck.
Life is not eternal.
Ow! I don't have enough stamina. How the fuck are you supposed to get up this? There's probably a path. Well, let's try that out. Oh yeah, there's cool sides here that I could have used. That's okay. I wasted too much stamina on that. Let it regen. Oh, I guess I'll revive her while we wait. Alright. That's nice. Damn you, climbing mechanics. Damn you. What was that? Oh, hey, there's a geo thingy. Alright, let's not waste all our stamina going up top. Alright. Oh, there's another geo thing. There's geos everywhere. We're almost there. They really should put a fast travel point on top of this mountain. Oh, that's nice. I don't want to deal with him. Don't tell me I have to fight
Look
that
up
guy.
there! That's the Jade Chamber!
Question is, how do we get up there?
This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is.
We should have asked that emissary Ganyu.
Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do. Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby.
Alright. Let's get looking. Is there oh, what is that? A windmill?
Hey, look! There's some sort of mechanism thingy. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber.
Maybe it's the way to the Jade Chamber?
Yes, this must be the way.
This is the way. Alright. Wind. Hold on, where is that Jade? That Jade. Oh, is it off the side of the mountain? Never mind. Oh, we're right above the harbor.
Takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go.
Best we go back to Liyue and ask the
Huh?
Millelith.
Why?
The way up shouldn't be a secret, or...
Or... Oh, Paimon gets it. If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to find it ourselves, right? Alright, let's follow your plan. Then we can... Oh, hang on a moment. Look down there. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista.
We did.
Paimon has a new idea. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista?
No thanks, I don't have a death wish.
Oh, right. This method does seem a bit unsafe.
Just a little bit. Still, I do remember that the ballista had a scope.
Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
Yeah.
Here you go.
No thanks.
Thank you, Madame Farazan.
Thanks. I really wish there was a quick travel point up there. The closest one is there. Do I have a waypoint near the ballista? I do. Cool. We're gonna go down here and get this one. Bam. Unlocked. Now we go here. And... yep. head's there now. Yeah, you're just here to use the scope. I flew over their heads. They can't
Halt!
stop me.
Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
We're just passing through.
Exactly. What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to arrest us.
I'm quite sure that's not the case.
Now Paimon's mad. You, over there. This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Well, here they come. Line them up and knock them down.
Alright, alright, why are we're breaking the law? Okay.
We'll see about that.
Forth, my blade! Submit for judgment!
Too late for regrets.
Go, go, Baron Bunny. No escape. I'll race you there.
Dare to mess with me?
Flash.
To arms!
Yeah,
Take the
let's go.
target alive!
Spirit blade! Attack!
No turning back.
Truth repeats its course.
Go, go, Baron Bunny. Let it rain.
Let the triad! Bested! Who goes there?
Get him.
There's a lot of you.
Attack!
We'll see about that.
Strike.
Submit for judgment!
Take this!
Too late for regrets. Dare to mess with me?
Take the target alive!
Glory to the Shogun. No escape. Go, go, Baron Bunny.
Attack! Let the triad!
We'll see about that.
Flash.
Did it. I murdered a bunch of innocent people.
Stop! What's all this about?
Oh, hi.
Lady Coaching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
We were just looking for the way to the Jade Chamber.
You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are you?
We're invited guests here to look for the Liu Qixing. Who are you?
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Oh,
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair. And yet, it was fixed in a single night.
That was us.
I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought.
Thinking isn't that hard, Paimon.
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Qixing.
That was...
Shh, Paimon, don't complicate the matter.
Huh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuheng, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade Chamber?
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti.
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly. How surprisingly civilized of them.
Ningguang wouldn't prefer to negotiate, wouldn't she?
Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here. The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Another super bold statement.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, Traveler. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Favor?
Paimon, that's not the point.
But... Wait, that's right! Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Just to respect Liyue's culture.
Ah, so eager.
All right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first. You didn't actually have to come. Find a guide at Pavilion, and... well then. May we meet again, Traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person.
She made a good impression on me too.
So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her?
You really have shifted focus, haven't you, Paimon?
Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar-frosted slime! Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang. Why don't we go with that for a gift?
So do you have a recipe?
Nope! But Paimon's sure that we just need to make it with some boom shakalaka.
Not this again.
Let's go gather ingredients. Time waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
Okay. No. I don't want what you're selling.
Ooh, look at that slime. It looks crystal clear and very delicious. That's the one.
One with my blade.
Have fun with this gift!
Strike! I willingly yield.
I'm not even gonna fuck off. These bugs.
Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air? Huh? Did you hear that?
Sound like somebody was calling for help.
It seemed like it came from those ruins over there. Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
Time to revive her again. Wait, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted.
Quiver!
Dare to mess with me?
Let it rain. I'll race you there.
Flash!
Swift and merciful, from whence you came.
Quiver!
Too late for regrets!
Go, go, Baron!
You're open!
We'll see about that!
Submit for judgment.
A hunter becomes free.
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders. When their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
Aw, it was nothing. No need to thank us all at once or anything.
I understand. Don't worry. I will compensate you both.
There's really no need.
Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around these mountains in search of antiques. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I knew it, they'd caught and imprisoned me. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it. Well, as long as you want what I have to offer, of course.
Your goodwill is good enough for me.
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
Oh? And what might that be?
Do you have a box box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one, the kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations. Now just give me a moment and I'll let the boss know. You can go see her whenever you require that box.
Great! Paimon Sugar Frosted Slime now comes in a beautiful package.
Cool. How convenient. Oh, there's that one. The other one says the lake. Not above. Oh, I see. How the hell am I supposed to get that? I think I can drain the water. Don't worry, I got it this time. I don't have it that time. Shot over? How did I shoot over? There we go. Now where's the other one? Should be another one. Oh, I don't want to fight those guys. I don't know how to fight any of these guys. They all suck. Fire.
For the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
Unexpected, but welcome.
Is that all of them? Oh, there's one right in my face right here. Cool. Now we need Xiao. There's no Geo in here. The only Geo I have. The main character.
Just what will we come across this time?
Just what will we come across this time? Geo. Cool. Let's get our boy, Sonya
My
back.
demon expelling mantra is.
I'm back. Oh, fuck me. We gotta get all of those guys? Ah. Maybe another time. I don't wanna. Alright, is this gonna knock me out? Yeah. Ah.
But how?
I'm dying. Alright. Screw it. Look at this chest. Hiya. There's a challenge here.
Unexpected, but welcome.
Unexpected, but welcome. What's a challenge? Oh, hi.
No one escapes my sights. Dare to mess with me? Ha! Flash! Ha!
Forth, my blade. Objects like this may prove useful when purging evil spirits. Huh? Yeah. Huh?
get this one without any real difficulty. Just the top one. Yes. Alright, let's go.
Unexpected, but welcome.
Nice.
Huh?
Put your back into it.
I don't want to deal with those guys. Alright. Back to the harbor.
Told us that we could get a nice and shiny box from your store.
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Thank you both for saving him. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Mung. If anything were to happen to him, it would be impossible for us to continue doing business. Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140 years of history. It's already been cleaned. Will it do?
Yep. It's great! Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
Sure. Please help yourselves. As long as it's on our shelves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack. It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime! Carefully now. Into the box it goes and dust it over with a bit more powdered sugar.
Oh, yes. You might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decorations, too.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful!
I'm still not sold on this gift idea.
Great! Now that we've put all that we've got into this box, let's go to the Jade Chamber to see Ningguang.
Alright. Icing on the slab. Who's the guy going to be? This guy.
Though the clouds.
According to Kuching, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
What's going on indeed?
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningguang! Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Oh no, it's nothing.
It's my first time coming to a place this high up.
This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations.
The Tianquan thing does not lack for ambition.
Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait! Was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours.
I also ran into the Yuang not long ago.
At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
Yeah.
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest.
She said that the... Wow. Kizing... Yep, I'm gonna mispronounce all these. When I wish ill on Rex Lapis.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
Sky's the limit.
I believe that you've heard of the Archon War.
Only in the broadest of strokes.
Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions?
Why hide the exuvia then?
That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand. Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, traveler?
It's him, isn't it?
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered.
Huh?
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete. So please, this way.
Enter the chamber.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
It's pretty cool. I'm gonna steal your books real quick. Nearly stacked pile of scrolls, each sheet of paper is as thin as an insect's wings. Perhaps these are just calligraphy works? Perhaps. Stealing your books.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Genshin. Is that what I think it is?
Whoa! Isn't this that legendary wall?
Alduin's wall? Oh,
Why,
that wall
you've
from the
kept your
story.
ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. Mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching...
Well, between your orthodoxy and her heterodoxy.
You'd pick Kuching? Nah, I had a feeling. I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power.
I surmise that the Fatui has a hand in these rumors?
Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning.
Fuck 'em.
I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's That's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
Seriously, Paimon? Seriously?
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
You know I picked Shadowheart. Come on now.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see, what should we get? One of the sheets on that wall.
What would we do with that, Paimon? Well, maybe, they are secrets. You have a point.
Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail. Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for. Let's grab one, the biggest one.
You mean the map?
Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one. La 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 la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich. Let's see what's written over here. Sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy. Huh? Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Chising spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission.
Genshin Impact.
Oh,
What's up?
Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. Spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of Permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out.
It's all unfolding a little too perfectly.
Oh, you really think so? Well,
yeah.
should we not go then?
No, what I mean is...
Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the
Also, where
truth
did
of
she
what
go?
she says for ourselves. That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
I mean, it is Fatui, so... They're always up to something not good. Oh, she was there. Okay. See how... Though mountains be... Oh, God. The mountains be raised and the ground beneath our feet crumble, never may the contract change. For it alone is the bedrock on which Mount Tianghang stands firm against the tides of ingenious machinations. Cool. Goodbye. Thanks for inviting us. I hope you like the slime. What was it? Something frosted slime? I don't know. Whatever I gave you.
This gives good learning.
Can I use this to go back down? No. We need to go over there. Have I been over there? Kind of. Partially. Mint slime cake. I don't think it was mint slime. Let's heal. Statue of the Seven. Oops. Heal. Canadian slime is not that appetizing. I could be wrong, but I feel like slime would have the consistency of like mucus or something. Unless slime is actually more physical, then it would probably have the consistency of why am I blinking on it? Why the fuck am I blinking on the food? What the hell? You know what I mean. The food. The food with me. All my homies hate these guys. Why is there so much? People slime fish. I know that. I'm just saying that it doesn't seem good. Where is it?
I ride on wind and cloud alike. Swift and merciful, from whence you came.
Ears of the storm. Too late for regrets. Get it. I'll race you. Storm the front. Let it rain.
Picked the wrong test subject. Done.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
Yep.
Bet you can't keep up with me. That's more like it. I won't let you down.
I was gonna jump off, then I realized that I'm on a lower platform, so I have to climb up again. So might as well climb up here first.
Objects like this may prove useful when purging evil spirits.
Yes, my thoughts exactly.
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us too.
Wait, these guys?
Submit for judgment.
Freshness preserved.
Dare to mess with me?
To the bone.
Stay
right.
Go, Baron Bunny! Ugh. Wow, these will come in handy.
Do I have to kill you? Really?
Now you're not going anywhere. It's no problem.
Get him! Quiver! No escape! Too late for regrets!
Harden up. Take cover. Frozen descent. Freshness preserved.
Go, Baron Bunny!
Ow! Oh no! That seemed to work.
Dare to mess with me? Flash!
Use this first. What an idiot. No excuse for slacking.
Glory to the Shogun! Get him!
I must counterattack. No slacking off. Not breaking a sweat.
Go, go, Barret Bunny!
I'm here.
It isn't time for vice yet. Have a load of this. This should be fun. Shouldn't get careless first. Let's move.
I'll race you there!
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper, too. What are they for?
Looks like they're copying the pattern on the talisman.
Paimon's seen this pattern before. But where?
Gee.
Oh, Paimon knows! It looks
Oh,
just like the sigil of permission the child gave you.
Yes. Okay, computer.
But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Child? Suspicious.
It's not just a relic.
Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic.
I forgot I had auto off.
Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous.
Maybe this paper is only a snippet of a much bigger plan.
And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhang Li soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
Cool. Well, I'll be back real quick. My cat decided to just throw up everywhere, so that's cool. I'm gonna quick travel somewhere safe, and I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Alright. Cool. Where we gotta go? All the way down here.
Bet you can't keep up with me! Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
I guess I should get this shit. I didn't ask for your
Strike! Again!
I did check Discord.
Right on
Told you
time.
Last night I'm not gonna be in the VC.
I
one.
myself only arrived
streaming.
moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly.
Business people are always friendly when it suits their interests.
Yeah, his take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. He thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart. Though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, There's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions.
Ningguang is highly ambitious.
Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her, then?
Why, Mora, of course.
Makes sense.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least.
And now they are trying to reproduce the Sigil of Permission.
No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Dihua Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingse Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
That's wild. You mean you need me to pick them?
No, I need you to sing to them.
What?
Singing to the flowers will make them more fragrant.
So how good is your singing?
I can hold a tune.
Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once he starts singing.
Alright then. So good. We practiced in VR chat yesterday. I mean, you guys did, yeah. Just stealing, or nobody asked. Hit the high notes. No. Alright, D, start singing. What? Just, okay.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
Perhaps. Why 3 of them? They're already a pain in the ass just with 1. Why the fuck are there 3?
Quiver!
Oh hey, you're in the water. Dumbass. Ah. Drown, boy.
Let it rain.
Bellissimo. Amazing singing. Yes. Into the water. Where are you? Fuck off. Trying to kill your friend. God damn it. You are. Okay. 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 I'm not even wet, bro. Fuck off.
From whence you came.
From whence you came.
We'll see about that.
Dick bag. I can't shoot you because you're under the water. There. Brothers not have good team synergy. Shut up. Just hit me. Just hit me. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Oh, you're a cuck. You're a cuck. Didn't ask. Didn't ask. Fuck you. Stand up.
Get him. Dare to mess with me?
No, there's no. You're good. Yep.
Impossible.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
Those flowers put up quite a fight.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
That's so lame.
Excuse me.
A spy.
Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey, it's... What's her face? Paimon can't remember.
Why aren't you using a Nahido? You can get her to level 40 and one of her best weapons is 3-star. Stop yelling. Greetings, Ganyu.
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name.
Of course I remember your name. Yangu.
That reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
It isn't a secret, so... I guess it was our fault for not asking.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Oh, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard.
Wow. So that means...
Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago.
I
The city
have
has never
her,
had to bid
the
farewell
god
to its
herself.
deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War.
Damn.
After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those
Tiny F.
duties to this very day.
So you're half yeah, that explains the horns.
Well,
Keeling,
let's save that conversation for another day.
Yeah.
You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Gunyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord.
Chill.
If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Gee. Yeah. Zhongli, you seem suited to work in agricultural development.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort.
See, Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
Alright. Back we go. What could Zhongli possibly mean by multiple dangers in his journey? Exactly. No one knows. Who is this? Fatui? It is. Lots of them.
What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and... the Fatui?
This atmosphere is highly abnormal. It seems as though something big has happened. We should ask around a little, just to be safe.
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the...
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
I can't just stand by and watch.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng funeral parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by
Master.
looking
Oh,
for
Rin.
the
Yes.
fuse?
Child.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
There's only one place he would go. Which is... Why the fuck over here? Ah! Just one hero's wit from watching the stream. Thanks. You're right. You're welcome. You're welcome. I don't know what that means, but you're welcome. Oh, like you got like the XP thingy? Purple books. Yeah, yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. Man, I should watch my own stream so I can get that reward too. What is this place? Where are we? Oh, Golden House. I can't. Possible rewards. Your pursuit of the truth brings you to the very heart of the political storm that has been slowly brewing in Liyue Harbor. It is time to peer beyond the glittering gold and see what lurks in the shadows. Okay. Sure.
Wow! This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who
This
would have guessed
motherfucker's
that it
reading
was
the domain
even fancier
description?
on the
Yes.
inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Tibet's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing.
Hey, Paimon, look to your left. There's a dead guy. There's a limit to what stuff you can bother to read. No. You can't stop me. I will read everything. You fool. If it were that easy, this place would have been emptied long ago.
Oh, so it's a trap. Tricky.
Yeah, he's fine. He's just knocked out.
Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true.
We better...
Right, back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone Someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here?
You're right. He's not dead. They've been knocked unconscious.
Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the
Oh, I didn't heal my party. I probably should have done that. That's okay. Oops. Bam, bam. Good enough. My ping.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
It's Child.
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way.
It looks like I was just in time then.
Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires.
I won't allow you to get near the Exuvia.
I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams.
I could never
Try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there?
I could never defeat you. You're completely delusional.
Fighting talk, I love it. Now let's see you live up to it. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So
calm
very
down.
few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
I will overcome.
I almost died.
We'll see about that. Go, Baron Bunny!
So quick to flee. Try this.
A touch of frost. Submit for judgment.
Celestial Voyager.
That's cool.
Too late for regrets. Get him!
So quick to flee. How unbecoming. A clear shot.
Oh shit. I will.
Not bad. Not bad.
Fuck.
Guess I should take you more seriously. Haha. Good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself.
shit.
This is about to get tough.
Surely no phase 2.
Now, show me what you can
A
do.
phase
against
2
the
with a
might
full
of
health bar?
Harbinger.
This reminds me of Elden Ring. Ow!
We'll see about that.
Right. Got you.
Can you not do that?
Eat this.
I don't know what to do.
You'll pay for that.
You'll pay for that. Shit, I clicked off screen. Alright.
No use hiding back there. Right.
Oh. How am I supposed to hit this man when he doesn't stop moving?
Gotcha.
Like, what do you want from me? Fine, mano y mano, let's go, bitch. Mano y mano.
All you do is run.
Mano y mano. Mano y mano.
Swift and merciful. Spirit blade. Attack.
Mano y mano, bitch. I can't use my bow characters against you because you like teleporting everywhere, so I'm just gonna punch you.
Got some skills.
Curb your fury.
You teleport.
Dare to mess with me? Don't go ferret bunny.
Stop.
Something else catch your eye?
Too late for regrets.
You good, Ping? You good, Ping? You good now? After dropping this? Alright. We'll wait and see what happens.
A scholar's journey shouldn't. And
Raging tide. Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But That's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Surely no phase 3.
Not bad. But this is going to cost you! Yeah!
Oh, hi there.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
Oof.
We didn't take it!
Okay. Ping, please, quit being a dick. Just work. You just gotta get through this boss fight, you can handle it. Ow. Please.
Let it rain! Go, go, Baron Bunny! Quiver!
Okay.
Not so hard! I'll race you there! Flash!
Devour!
Bet you can't keep up with me!
Die here.
You wanna get rid of the mark he puts on, you run against the wall, it removes it. Okay.
Look!
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis.
Surely no
You
phase
had no
4.
connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
Restoring my former power.
You
I am a
already know
god.
the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Rex Lapis still lives?
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital
Why are you
of
clapping?
commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with
Let's
the
ask
weak.
Sully what he thinks of this. Yes.
Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
You've been trying to duplicate them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing. Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be free to stay and enjoy the show?
Huh? He's like...
Oh. There's a little glitch there.
Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we realized...
What are you talking about? There's a giant water monster. You know which way to go, and there's a giant... What?
Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in this... Yeah, has it?
I don't think so.
What
Oh,
are
what's up,
you
Joe?
doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the... Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? That's a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought tooth...
The ever learn of Adepti mechanisms. Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering just thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. We the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All we haven't a moment to
Begins now.
Yep.
She's so Guns always beat ancient beasts. Oh, what the fuck?
The Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong Ballista!
I see that, Paimon.
Banning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
I will not
Able
let
Millilith,
them.
with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains
Ping,
within
fuck
you.
off.
One wishes to witness.
Don't be a dickhead. With your stupid shield.
Impossible! Again.
Can you not?
A touch of frost. Submit for judgment.
Go, Baron Bite! No one escapes! Flash!
Roasted fried too. An unfortunate fault.
Quiver!
Bye.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
I got hit.
I am defeated.
Be careful not to get hit. Gets hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
Fucking dick.
every last one.
Bro, what did I tell you? Bro, stop yelling. Oh my god. These F's in existence.
There are so many Fatui too. We can't look.
Where's my assistance? I can't protect Moon Carver because I can't do anything.
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is Adeptal energy. That light from your body. It's like the time
I'm on my way, don't worry.
No excuse for something you just said. Time to fulfill my critical pain.
I see through you.
A touch of
Shut
frost.
up.
I just can't
Submit for judgment.
This should be fun.
Die, please. Thank you.
Finished.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight.
Good,
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
Thank you.
We're going too fast.
Not fast enough. Almost dodged into that. No.
But how?
Jedi never gets hit. Never. You did not just see that. Shoot him down.
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Oh, there's people here. Hey, how's it going?
Storm the front.
Yug means being good at like.
Send this quickly.
Yeah.
I guess.
Spirit Blade. Attack! Swift and merciful.
Over here.
You have 1 HP. Stay dead. Thank you.
This isn't good.
Submit for judgment. A touch of frost.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
MF.
Spirit Blade. Attack!
Look at me. Just let me amuse myself a little.
From whence you came.
The more, the merrier.
Forth, my blade.
Looks like I went to.
Spirit Blade. Attack!
No turning back. Strike.
This isn't good.
Truth repeats its course. Look at me. We'll see about that.
Yes.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the gods.
Disgusting. My duty.
I did it. Yeah.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
Jab.
It's working. We just need to keep this up.
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
You're welcome.
What do you mean,
thanks,
Lady
Dee.
Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
We defeated a god.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room.
Yes.
But with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I...
Same side here.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
When there's discord between the Guardians and those they were meant to defend, harmony becomes very difficult to restore.
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the four winds of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
This is what we learned in the City of Freedom.
Each of the 7 nations
Oh my God,
has its own
Discord.
scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
They do have reference to, yes, yes.
Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me.
Kid, I don't even know who the
rest
fuck
of
you
the
are.
time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty.
She herself is an Adepti.
Liyue Harbor, please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
She never ages because she is a god.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Because we are Adepti.
Okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
They listen to what the people have said.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons. Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like
Ronnie,
the conflict
what do you
between
mean?
humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh?
You can say that again.
Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing.
Rex Lapis.
Wanted to unleash the god.
Yeah.
So he could lure Rex Lapis out.
Mm-hmm.
But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis
Thou
never
this
showed
shall
up.
that. Yes.
Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death too?
Mm-hmm. We do, Paimon. We do. Derailed.
Doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptilus Rite of Parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Fish. Blithe away from my sight. Well, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream there. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna be streaming Monday night, 8 p.m. I'm gonna be playing some Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So tune into that if you want to watch that. Posting the VODs over on YouTube, so you can check out my socials and all that stuff if you're interested. If you missed anything or you want to see other videos, I'm waiting. What am I waiting for? Just 5 more minutes of story. What do you mean? What do you mean just do it? Is that gonna be the end of the story? I can save it for another time. It's literally the end? Fine. 5 more minutes of gameplay. 5 more minutes. Five.
Thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil.
Shut.
I ride on wind and cloud alike.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
Alright. We'll do that.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And you! You're also one of the Harbingers?
Senora.
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the City of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget
Mommy,
watching
sorry. Mommy,
helplessly
sorry. Mommy,
as something
sorry.
precious was snatched away from your friend.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on.
Senora and Zhongli?
So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
Agreement?
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
How sanctimonious.
I mean, I did have my suspicions.
What? So you're the Lord of Geo? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky and all of Lyric goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue together with the Adepti. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come, until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You've finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue.
Let me guess, you had another plan in case it all burned down?
That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, They even made efforts to understand the hearts of the people. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This despite the eavesdropping ears of her colleague, Child. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for joining me on this journey, Traveler. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue as divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
Ha! On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
Shut up.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo Archon, Liyue would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight?
We're both equally fooled.
Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the peace, no?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, child.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
I'd like to know what the Cryo Archon offered you.
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Oh my.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made of my contracts as the Geo Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Bro, gods in the other regions are like, oh no, the Gnosis, fuck that thing, I gave it to the Fatui.
Today's
Yeah.
the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time
Do I have to do this
trying to
2D?
organize it.
It's been much longer than 5 minutes. Yeah, it feels like they just kind of like, they're like, oh yeah, I don't know what you're planning, but here's this really important thing that can turn a mere mortal into a god. There you go. Good luck. Oh, would you look at that ping? 9999. Glaze lilies. They're mine.
I ride on wind and cloud alike.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement. Let's hear what the Ministry of Civil Affairs has to say first.
Oh, well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
So Rex Lapis is really... But they didn't catch the culprit, did they?
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think. I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth anything. There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank. I think they called him Child.
The Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious. Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
There are no Morax like we know Morax. For real, for real.
Hear ye all! The Chising's word.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Chising's announcement said.
They said that Rex Lapis wasn't murdered.
So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Chising already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything. Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands?
That's possible.
Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look. Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of
Please
our
go away.
Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell.
I used the contracts to destroy the contracts.
Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way.
Me?
Is that
Not
the
me.
traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So
Yeah.
young.
The Liyue Chising always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
I want the whole city. I mean, what? Horny girl, please don't look at me.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
18 doubloons. He spoke! He spoke! The man spoke! Talk to the people taking part in Hi.
Roping you in was possibly the most masterful move we could have made. I believe that future generations will say so too when our deeds come up for their review.
Hi.
As for the mortals and Adepti of Liyue, what shape shall our relationship take from now on?
The bell looks all nice and new. As per the traditions of the rite of parting, the cleansing sound of the bell sees the soul of the immortal on its way. It's hard to believe that someone would store such a precious object in a teapot filled with cobwebs. What's that, boss?
Ah, Rex Lapis. Oh, Rex Lapis. Now that I think about it, if everyone's of the same mind as me, perhaps mementos for Rex Lapis might be the best short-term business opportunity.
Look for Zhongli. Bird.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Xinyue kiosk.
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Xinyue kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
You're right. I do lack the Mora.
Why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So
Broke
I had
mentality.
to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Way to put it.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you.
It was a fine journey.
That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed.
Who's the god who rules Inazuma?
The Electro-Archon Ball.
Ball.
And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
The Inazuma Shogunate.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue of the omnipresent god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
The Anemo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles.
Heavenly principles.
All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
What about Child?
Yeah, about that. Before the Chising made their announcement, we listened to a lot of people talking on the way. Most of them put the blame for everything on Child.
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Chising from defeating the ancient god. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment, browbeating the envoys of the Fatui. Ha! Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Child's exalted position as a harbinger, I'm certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him and called for his dismissal by now. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
So about the trial.
Ah, that was a good one. Failing a divine trial. How they came up with that excuse, I will never know. That said, the reason why the Chising were so eager to resolve the incident and stop pursuing the culprit was indeed because they received news in secret that Rex Lapis was not dead. I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you ever heard of this particularly convenient Adepti art known as gifting dreams and visions? All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
As for the Liyue,
The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Chising don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Kuching is absolutely right in saying this. Now, though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, believing this to be a good thing, and thought as a matter of course that she must have been behind the Chising's plan to take governing power over Liyue from the hands of the gods and Adepti, could the original person who brought up the idea of seizing power have been... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Now about Mora.
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't have your gnosis, what's going to happen to all the Mora in Teyvat? Since Morax is dead, are they all just gonna disappear? Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent? Will it even continue to work?
The Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time, since creating Mora requires the use of the Geo-Archon's power.
This is terrible! We're all about to run out of Mora! The world is coming to an end!
Yes, this is indeed a major issue from a financial standpoint. Well, I suppose we'll just leave such troublesome matters to the Liyue Qixing to debate.
Then, did you at least set some private funds aside for yourself?
Oh, a private fund. This does seem like a good, logical, common-sense idea. It's a shame.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time. All right, then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
There's nothing else.
Well, then. I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
A new star approaches. Quest completed. Alright. We did it. Oh yeah, I can ascend him. Whatever. I'll do that some other time. What do we got? So. Exploding population. So I can't do any of that until I do this one. Okay. There's so much stuff. Claim. Cool. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Now I'm gonna end it there. Thanks for watching. Streaming Monday night. Tune into that. If you want to follow my YouTube channel and other socials, I post when I'm going live and other updates and stuff on Twitter. Sometimes on my other socials as well. Not very often. Yeah, thanks D4. Yeah, there you go. There's all my socials. Yeah. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.